Former President Goodluck Jonathan says the proclamation of a state of emergency in Rivers State is a clear case of abuse of power. And Jonathan is the first former head of state to react to the controversial suspension of Governor Fubara and other elected officials in the state. And for him, the executive, judiciary and legislature are to blame for failing to do the right thing. He was speaking in Abuja this Saturday.
If there is a Nigerian leader who knows a thing or two about crisis, it will be Goodluck Jonathan. He was Nigeria's president when the Boko Haram insurgency wreaked havoc in the country's northeast. In 2013, to bring about some stability in the insecurity-ravaged region and re-establish government control, he declared a state of emergency in Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe states. But remarkably, the former president did not oust elected officials. He allowed the governors to remain in place while stepping up troops deployment. This is why his comments on recent developments in Rivers State has gained quite some traction. The former president says the proclamation of a state of emergency in Rivers State and suspension of Governor Fubara and the State Assembly speaks to the failure of the three arms of government to do the right thing.
And of course, what is happening in Nigeria today regarding the situation in Rivers State is like an Indian proverb that said that if somebody is sleeping, really sleeping, you can easily wake up that person. But if the person is pretending to sleep, you find it difficult to wake up that person. The key actors in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, locally, Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. But they are refusing to do it. They are pretending to sleep. And waking such a person is extremely difficult because the person knows the right thing. A clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges, cutting across from the three arms of government, from the executive to the parliament to the judiciary.
Speaking as the chairman of the Healthcare Satumari Foundation Colocon in Abuja, Jonathan says the action taken on Rivers State is capable of denting the image of Nigeria.
Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at the international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys or 419ers. No, not only them. Yes, they are part of the problem. But whatever happens in the country, decisions that are taken by the executive arm of government, decisions that are taken by the parliament, judicial decisions affect everybody. Where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. No man brings his money to invest in that economy because we are taking a big risk. So whatever we do affects everybody. And if we must build a nation for our children and our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right.
As the quality of Nigeria's democracy and governance in Africa continue to decline, a Kenyan senator, Krista Asige, warns that it opens the door for the unending exploitation of Africa.
Inclusion must be everyone's business, regardless of gender, disability, religion, geography, socio-economic standing, or political association. Because no one can intimately understand this exclusion better than an African. And people continue to reap the benefits from us, from keeping us divided, because what is divided cannot stand.
The Healthcare Satumari initiative has been on the front line of advocacy for good governance and political inclusion for disadvantaged groups in Nigeria and Africa. Ogie Ihimekme, AIT News, Abuja.